Guten Morgen, muchachos. How are you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest KE. This is Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash. We get to have a lowdown of what exactly transpired over the weekend because we had a lot of footballing action in every other place but Kenya. Alright? Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to our channel. If you're watching this on Instagram, you can also go out to our YouTube channel and subscribe there because there's a lot of content for you to watch and much more coming. You can also check us out on Facebook. You can also check us out on Twitter. And you can also check us out on TikTok. Alright? Now, what a weekend we have done, man. First of all, we had a fantastic match day digest, yeah? On Friday, alongside Samra and Joe Saina, we absolutely enjoyed the session and it was much fun. I'll be looking forward to hosting them again this coming Friday, and then after that we shall be having a surprise guest. On Friday I told you I had a surprise guest. It was Joe Saina. Next Friday it's gonna be Joe Saina just one more time because he had a very good outing on Friday, so we just make it one more time. Then the other Friday shall be having every other time shall be having a surprise guest. Somebody is the recurring, guest, if I would call her that. All right. Then the same Friday, we had Brentford against Brighton. A game that was about to be interesting. It was interesting, and then some. Ivan Toney bagging a brace, making it 55 goals in 100 appearances for Brentford with 13 assists. And Andy 21 was telling me, that's poor man's Hurricane. And I was like, yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, the dude has converted 20 out of 20 penalties. He can hold up play. He can score. He can't assist as much as Hurricane, but he can assist as well. So he's definitely a team that is definitely a guy who's going to be moving to a bigger team in the future. And I was telling him, I always have this weird feeling like Ivan Toney might just one time go to Manchester United. I don't know why. Just a feeling. And yeah, of course, they can get him. They can maybe go for Hurricane, where at the end of the season he'll have 1 year left in his contract. Or they can go for another man who I see going to Manchester United called Rafael Leao. I don't know why. I always have that feeling Leao might one day go to Manchester United. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Brentford 2-0 up against Brighton. Brighton 3 games without winning. Drew against Liverpool. Lost to Spurs. Now lost to Brentford. The new coach has yet to taste a W. He has no idea. But they were playing good football against Brentford, but 3 points in the bag, not for them. Then on Saturday, we had Leicester versus Crystal Palace as the early kickoff. Had a very good show on Kiss and the score and the kickoff on Classic. Good outing for sure. But this early kickoff was anything but good. But a 0-0. Is there anything that is more boring than a 0-0 draw? And Leicester, again, root at the bottom of the table. You are thinking, okay, Crystal Palace have come to town. Maybe this is your chance to actually get something. They could only squeeze 1 point out of that game. And it's terrible for them. They are not doing good. Rooted at the bottom of the table. Then after that, we had 2 games being played at 5. Sato ilikuwa 2 dull as they come, man. We had Fulham versus Bournemouth. Ended 2-2. Bournemouth, they are doing good. I think they are 10th in the league. I think above Fulham, if I'm not wrong. Not just, they are close to one another, the 2 teams. Mitrovic, of course, scored the equalizer. I think he has 7 goals now this season. Then we had another game. Which game was being played at the same time? Skumbukio game, I think ilisha 1-0. I can't recall. Sato ilikuwa 2 dull. And then to make it worse, Haram Football FC, aka Spurs, aka Tottenham, aka Arsenal, Arsenal's Shadow FC. Walikuwa wanacheza against Everton, who had the best defense, and they won 1-0 courtesy of Hurricane penalty. Hurricane anajua tu how to dive. He just knows how to find himself next to a player's foot, hand or head. This time around, I think it was the head of Pickford. And he won a penalty and he squeezed it 1-0 win. The best start they have had, I think, since the season began, since the Premier League began. This is the best start that Spurs have ever had wakichezea Haram Football yao. And sisi hatutambui Haram Football, ni maana tuliwapiga kawezi wa viweti Nairobi. Speaking of Haram Football, the other Haram Football FC was playing on Sunday at 4 p.m. and it is not Chelsea, it's Man United. They were playing against Newcastle United, a game which I had actually told Josaina Mutapego, but of course I was just, playing villain and devil's advocate, and they did not win, however. They did not win. That game was very interesting, though. You feel that United could have actually made it 2-0 had Rashford been more clinical. Kuna chance alipata counter, katoka keeper, then he squared it back to Fred, which he could not convert because Shaw was there, did slide in to block the shot and went wayward. Rashford again found himself in a very good chance after a very good cross, I can't recall from who, and of course he blew it wide. Ahead of you'd be thinking, oh my God, this is the best chance that they have had. He could have actually just converted it. United could have easily won that game 1-0 or 2-0. Newcastle had their chances in the first half, but they could not convert either. Man United saved by the crossbar twice. Bruno's were MIA, the 2 of them. We thought Guimaraes was going to come out on top because I feel he's the best Bruno in the Premier League. But yeah, none of them came out on top. Same time, you had Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Aston Villa had gone 4 games without winning, not unbeaten at home, and that's where they drew the line. That's where Mings was like, hey, this is too much, bwana. We need to take an L. Hapa lazima tukule L, bwana. Tumeenda sana. Relax. Yes, and he assisted Mason Mount for the first goal. What a weird clearance for the first goal. That was crazy, right? And then after that, someone is calling me. Then after that, of course, Tyrone Mings again with another poor tackle, free kick to Chelsea, and Mason Mount was again. Mason Mount form bana. Mason Mount form. He converted that free kick beautifully. That was a beautiful conversion of a free kick. 2-0 to Chelsea. They have now won 5 in 5. And I know we are saying, oh, Graham Potter, but still early days. That's all right, you know, that's okay. But I'm thinking, yeah, you Chelsea just go on doing what you're doing. And hata watapiga kelele huku nje, just go on winning. Mkipata Milan, piga ua. Mkipata kakatimu kadogo, piga. Ataka ni anyhow you win, just goddamn win. And that's what Chelsea are doing. Until you meet a big opponent and then you're like, okay, now we have won 5 in 5. Good confidence within us. Now let's try to go against this team. And they are doing that this Saturday because they're up against Man United. Oh, lo. Interesting. That's going to be interesting. Speaking of which, by the way, we shall be having some hampers to give away that day. And there are some people who won hampers yesterday, courtesy of Dendry Africa. 2 people who predicted correctly that Liverpool are going to win 1-0 against Manchester City. One was Trevor, the other one was Liai. Congratulations, guys. I hope you enjoyed the bags. And thank you so much to Dendry Africa. Then, at the same time, you're supposed to be having Arsenal going to Elland Road to beat Leeds United. Beat them we did. But this is after 38 minutes of delay. Sijui goal line technology haifanyi kazi. Sijui kandi Leeds wanaogopa. Wanajua the table toppers wako in town. Kiwewe kibao. But boy, they were anything but scared because the way they played, walituleta. Yo, this is the first game where I actually think like we were so fucking lucky to get all the 3 points. We have not had a game this season. We have struggled like we did against tuliteswa. Walituleta. Tulisumbuliwa hii. Oh my God. Second half, we did not see the ball. VAR calls. Thank God the VAR were working because goddamn, your game tungetoka sijui na 2-1. First of all, there was the penalty that was called. Or there was the equalizer by Bamford. First of all, Saka scored a beautiful goal for Arsenal to make it 1-0, right? Hiyo game tulikuwa off. And tulikuwa na wachana lota na niambia, hii game kishinda yenyewe mtashinda ka champions because mko chini. Na tulikuwa chini si uongo. We had a lot of possession but damn, Leeds walituleta si uongo. So 1-0 halftime, tukaenda halftime, tukarudi. Rodrigo akatolewa because he's actually the one who assisted Saka. Not exactly, but he's the one who had that cross-field cross, you know, a wayward cross that he did, by the way, and landed to Saka, gave it to Odegaard, then back to Saka, boom, top of the net. Na amekuwa kiuza hizo, for this one he did good. Yeah, 1-0. Tukarudi halftime, Bamford equalized, but he had pushed Gabriel on his process of scoring that goal. It was cancelled off by VAR. Then kukakuwa na penalty ya Saliba, yenye ref angeona, by the way, Chris Kavanagh would not have seen that one, because ilikuwa on his blind side. VAR saw it, called it, Bamford akapewa, tukasumbua kwanza, tukadistort, nini, he blew it wide, bado tukabaki on top 1-0. Dying minutes after tuletwe kama wezi, another red card and a penalty for Leeds United. Red card for Gabriel Magalhaes. Apparently, he did throw his studs up against Bamford, but actually VAR checked it and rescinded the 2 calls. No penalty, no red card, because Bamford was the one who initiated the foul. So 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yes, now 9 wins out of the first 10 games. The last 4 teams to do that went ahead to win the league. Am I saying Arsenal will win the league? Maybe not. Am I saying maybe we are in the... Not maybe. Am I saying we are in the contention? Yes, fucking yes. We are right in the goddamn mix of contending for this league. Yes, we are. And I know, goalposts zimekuwa zikishift. Arsenal tulianza kupiga kina Leicester, tukapiga Fulham, watu wako like, hamjapatana na top 6 side nyinyi, you know, strong opponent. Fulham yenye ilifanya Liverpool wapige draw. But Arsenal ikiwapiga in a small team. Yes, tukapatana na Man United, we got Klopp. People are like, nilikwambia. I told you, Arsenal, hii Arsenal haiko. Haya, tukaendelea hivyo, we beat Brentford small team nini. Acha mpatane na proper top 6. Next up, Spurs. Hii Spurs kwanza ndio mtatisa. Spurs wako unbeaten, countable mmeisikianga. Mnajua Arcade, umesikia kuhusu Son. Spurs wamekuja tumewakanyanga. People are like, you expected Spurs to come to the Emirates and win? I mean, sure. Wachange jokes. Tukange serious kidogo. Spurs, they are not winning at Arsenal, so yeah, that does not matter. Next up, Liverpool. Sasa hii mkishinda nyinyi, lakini mko form. Okay, we won. Beat Liverpool. People like, Liverpool wako chini bana. Hiyo hata huwezi hesabu. I mean, anyway, it's 8 out of 9 wins. The last team to do that, Arsenal. Tukaanza kupigwa na stats. We did it in 04, 05. We did it in 07, 08. Jesus Christ. All right. 8 out of 9 wins in the bag. Next up, Leeds United. Mnacheza vibaya buda, ile mtaka wallahi leo mtapigwa. Wallahi ile mpati point. That's what Oletan was telling me and another dude called Kamante for Manchester City to watch your game. Leo mpati kitu. We got all 3 points. 9 out of 10 wins. This is Arsenal. Arsenal expect Arsenal to Arsenal this lead. Expect Arsenal to. So goalposts zimekuwa zikichange. Bora tu tuko top of the table, but all right, and thanks again to Liverpool. Now we are top of the table, 4 points clear. And I'm telling you, man, Arsenal fans, kabaridi kanakuwa kazaidi. It's getting a bit colder in here, man, at the top. Now 4 points clear. And I told you, Arsenal had lost a game, still top of the league against a Manchester City side that had not lost a game. Manchester City wamepoteza game, now they are 4 points below us. Make what you will out of that, but I'm milking it like crazy, all right? So Manchester City were playing against Liverpool. They lost 1-0, courtesy of Mo Salah. A very interesting game, crazy ass scores. Foden had a goal that was called off by VAR because Haaland had pulled down Fabinho in the build-up to it. What else? Klopp got red carded. Some crazy ass scores were being called by Martin Taylor, Michael Oliver, and Liverpool fans were feeling this is it. This is proper refereeing for them. Manchester City fans were like, no, this is bad. You know how football is. And now Liverpool are thinking, now we are 8th. So Eric was telling me the fan comes, we are 11 points below the real title contenders. And I'm like, so, real title contenders are number? So number 1, our Isabuka real title contenders, what are they? The actual ones or what? I'm the nominal title contender. I don't know, man. But anyway, Liverpool fans are thinking, oh, we are back. Okay, Eric Njiru was saying they are now back in contention of the league. Yes? Wao wanapelekana saa tu na Arsenal na Man City. Yo, man, you will watch the fan cams for this one. I had so much fun making them. So there is that, yes? Manchester City are now 4 points below Arsenal. And of course, they're playing, I think, midweek. Yeah, there's some midweek games happening. So we shall see what's happening. In the midweek, by the way, kuna two haram football meeting each other. Yes, Man United versus Tottenham. That's going to be interesting. Acha tuone watacheza aje hapo. So that's how the cookie crumbled in the Premier League this weekend. In Syria, of course, we had Napoli and winning, Atalanta winning, AC Milan winning, but Napoli and Atalanta are top of the table. Wao wanatesa huko vibaya sana. We had the El Clasico happening, and I told Joe Saina on Match Day Digest and on the score and the kickoff that they're going to get beat, and they got beat. Yes, a good one. 3-1 win. Benzema winning again his contest against Lewandowski, and of course he's going again to get the Ballon d'Or tonight, just to confirm that he's better than Lewandowski. All right? So 3-1 win for Real Madrid, absolutely annihilated Barcelona. Barcelona, by the way, Lewandowski missed a sitter. He was due alihata aje, by the way. I don't know how he missed that one. He just slid in and put it in the back of the net. He blew it up. Unaona kazi yenye nasema Saka alikuwa anapiga huko juu, anapiga on the corner, anapiga right foot, anapiga huko mabati huko juu. Yeah, that's exactly what Lewandowski did for this one. So a bit interesting and a bit crazy if you ask me. So that's how the cookie crumbled in the El Clasico. Very good game. Rodrigo scored. Vinicius alitesa sana. Actually, first goal by Benzema was courtesy of a good run and a cleared shot from Vinicius. Yes, aliwasumbua. Valverde again with a belter. Oh my God, that was a beautiful ass goal. And then Ferran Torres made it 2-1. Then Rodrigo made it 3-1. And like I said, Benzema had a goal that was ruled off for offside. In Le Clasique, we had PSG up against Marseille. They won 1-0, courtesy of Neymar. 1-0 win against Marseille to keep them at the top. And Mbappe was the one who assisted that goal. And for the first time, Tuliona Nikawa celebrated na Neymar, which was good to see. So that's what's up, man. So if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Match day action happening this week. We have some midweek fixtures. I think Chelsea up against, is it West Ham? I'm on wanacheza na nani. There is some midweek fixtures happening, but I know the big one is between Man United and Spurs. Arsenal shall be in action in the Europa League because our PSV game did not happen sometime back when it was supposed to happen. So this time when you're supposed to be playing Manchester City, it has been postponed and tunacheza Europa League against PSV. All right, that's what's up. Thank you so much for watching. Kama Arsenal fans, like I said, it's getting colder at the top, yeah? Make sure you keep warm, tafadhali. Yes? And we shall be seeing you again this week when you are doing our podcast because we want to make it happen this week because it's been a minute. Meanwhile, let's keep warm.